Told me he was selfish, said he never wanted me. Said he traded us for freedom and a life across the sea. He said he missed my birthdays, never called, never tried. So I learned to hate a stranger through the stories you supplied. You held me when I cried and said at least I never left. You made yourself the hero by turning him into a threat. I wore your hurt like it was mine. Never knew you'd drawn a line between the truth and what you needed me to see. You gave me your version and called it memory. Built a wall around my childhood, brick by jealousy. You needed me to choose you, so you taught me who to blame. And every time I said I hated him, you loved me saying his name. You didn't keep me safe, you kept me on your side. I grew up believing in your pain and living in your life. Then I found a box of letters with my name across the front. Every Christmas, every summer, every year you said he'd done nothing. There were cards I'd never opened, photographs I'd never seen, a ticket for my 7th birthday, and a note that read, please, just bring her back to me. There were court dates and return calls. There were gifts still wrapped in blue. There was 20 years of reaching that had disappeared through you. I read the words you hid away and watched my whole life rearrange. The villain in your story had been knocking at the door. You gave me your version and called it memory. Built a wall around my childhood, brick by jealousy. You needed me to choose you, so you taught me who to blame. And every time I said I hated him, you loved me saying his name. You didn't keep me safe, you kept me on your side. I grew up believing in your pain and living in your life. When I finally called his number, he went silent when I spoke. Then he said my childhood nickname, and I heard his whole heart break. He knew the name of every teacher, every scar upon my knee. He had copies of my school pictures someone else had sent secretly. He said, I thought you didn't want me. I said, she told me you were gone. And somewhere in that quiet we found out we'd both been wrong. You couldn't stand that he moved forward, couldn't bear that he found peace. So you punished him through me and called possession loyalty. You made his happiness betrayal, made his new life evidence. But loving someone isn't losing, and a child is not revenge. I was never yours to weaponize, never his to win. I was only just a little girl caught between where love had been. You said after all I did for you, like the truth erased your years. But sacrifice does not excuse a childhood built on fear. You cried and called me ungrateful, said he'd poison me at last. But all he did was show me the pieces missing from my past. You gave me your version, but now I finally see. You built a cage around my heart and called it family. You needed me to choose you, But the truth survived your silence, and it waited all these years. You didn't make me love you, you taught me to divide. Now I'm grieving for the father you buried while alive. You gave me a version, but it isn't mine to keep. I'm giving back your bitterness, the promises you made me believe. You never stop remembering, you never stop reaching through. I lost a father for a lifetime, all because of you. So scared of feeling lonely, telling me he didn't care. He missed all my big moments because you couldn't share. You didn't make me love you, you taught me to divide. Now I'm grieving for the father you buried while I'm alive. You gave me your version, and now I can see that your love and devotion will never be free.